Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications to see all of my future videos. Welcome back to another nail video. In my previous video, I did these nails right here, and I'm going to be using the same nail kit to do my other hand. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using the dual forms. As I said in my previous video, I'm going to be using the natural flat curve dual form because I have flat nail beds. So to my surprise, these nail forms for the thumb just perfectly fit my thumbnail. I did have to squish them down a little bit, but I usually have trouble trying to find nail tips to fit my thumbs. So I have already picked out my sizes. My index nail and my middle finger are the same nail size, so I'm going to be reusing that same dual form. If the dual form is not fitting your nail correctly, you can take some nail clippers and gently cut away the corners of the nail form. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the base coat and apply this to all of my nails. I do have on a shimmery pink gel polish underneath this, but that's okay because I'm not planning to keep these nails on for a long time. If you are, I would suggest to do proper nail prep and don't have any products underneath this one. After those nails are cured, here is my dapping dish with rubbing alcohol. Here is the polygel brush that comes with the Zodiac polygel kit. And I'm going to be using Taurus, which is orange. I am making sure that I have the correct guideline for my nail length. I am trying to make these nails the same length as the nails on my left. Just going to push out some of that polygel onto the dual form. Oops, I got some on my pinky nail. And taking the polygel brush dipped in the alcohol, I'm going to start spreading out the polygel. When doing polygel nails with dual forms, you do want to make sure that you have a good coverage on the entire nail form, and make sure that the cuticle and sidewall areas do not have too much product, otherwise you're going to create a lot of spillage of the product when you place the dual form onto your nail. My nail was a little bit too short, so I'm just applying a little bit more polygel and spreading that out. After the polygel is fully spread out onto the dual form, I'm going to place it on my thumbnail. When putting the dual form on your nail, you don't want to put too much pressure, otherwise you're going to push out all the product that you need for your structure. But at the same time, you do want to make sure you have all of the edges of your nails covered. Then I'm going to take the polygel brush and clean up around my cuticles, as well as the back of the nail. You definitely don't want to leave any product underneath your nail, as that will be very, very annoying. So after all of those steps, I'm going to cure under the UV LED lamp. After it's cured, you can go ahead and pop off that dual form. I'm going to repeat the same step for all of my other nails. For my index nail, I'm using the color Aries, which is a blue color. I really love this shade of blue. It is gorgeous. SXC did reach out to me and they sent me this polygel kit to try. On my previous video, I did go more in depth with the unboxing of what all comes in this polygel kit. So if you're interested to see that, I will link it right here along in the description box. This polygel kit is the Zodiac Series 1 kit. This is a glow-in-the-dark polygel. So at the end of the video, you will be able to see this nail set glowing in the dark. For my middle finger, I am using the color Scorpio, which is a green color. Fun fact, I'm a Scorpio. Honestly, I felt like this color should have been red, but it's okay. This green is really pretty anyway. On my last video, when I first tested out this kit, I did use the paper nail forms that came in the kit. So if you're not really interested in dual forms, you can go ahead and check out my other video. I also have a discount code with SXC if you're interested to purchase anything. I will leave that down in the description box. For my ring finger, I am using the color Libra. This is a yellow polygel. I really liked how this one glue in the dark, so I definitely wanted to include that on this manicure. I did notice a little bit of orange polygel when I was squeezing out this color. That is only because if you've seen in my last video, I did marble the last set that I did, and I did not use the spatula of the polygel tool, and so I did get a little bit of the other colors onto the neck of the bottle. So if you're planning to do any marble nails, make sure to use the spatula unless you're fine with getting other colors on your bottles. And for my pinky, I'm using the color Virgo. This is a pink. So I don't know what happened with this nail. I think it's because I did all of the other nails first. So I was used to using a lot of product, but I applied too much product into this dual form and this nail came out super long. That's okay though, I just went ahead and filed that off. Then I'm taking my nail clippers and attempting to cut away some of the length of the polygel as well as some of the product. Some of the nails were a little bit too thick, like this one. So that step didn't really work for some of the nails, which is fine. I can go ahead and file them after this. So then I'm going to take a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and remove the sticky layer from the nails. This is very important to prevent ruining your hand files when you go to shape your nails. Then taking the 180 grit hand file, which I have already used in my previous video, that's why it looks like this. I'm going to shape my nails. If you don't know how to shape your nails or you would like some tips, I do have a video on that. I'm just going to shape the free edge of my nail as well as file around the sidewall and cuticle areas. The good thing about dual forms is you don't really need to file over the surface of your nail. You only need to make sure that the cuticle and sidewall areas are smooth. Now for the nail art. I'm going to be using the back of a sticker sheet for the gel polish to be on. So these are the gel paints I'm going to be using. I got them from AliExpress. I have the primary colors, so red, blue, and yellow. I did not have a brown gel polish or gel paint, so I'm going to be mixing that up myself. And yes, you can make brown from the primary colors. So I'm just placing about equal amounts of those three colors onto the paper, and I'm just going to mix those three colors together on the paper. As you can see, this creates a really pretty brown color. So I'm going to take that brown color and apply some spots onto the yellow nail. This is my accent nail. I am applying pretty thick spots because I'm doing a cheetah nail design. And the cheetah print that I was going for was a little bit of a thicker cheetah print. So I am creating decent sized dots for my cheetah print. If you guys are interested in more nail art, you can click this link right here and that will take you to my nail art playlist. And as always, if you guys have any recommendations for nail art, you can leave it down in the comments and I will consider to do them. So then I'm going to cure under the nail lamp, and after that is cured, I'm going to take my black gel paint and the smaller side of my dotting tool, and I'm going to be creating the lines around these circles. So if you break down cheetah print, it's basically brown circles and then you have black lines going over the circles, kind of like you're trying to outline it but not really at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that step to all of those circles. And after all of those circles are outlined, I'm going to add some smaller dots in between those spots. This just fills in any gaps and fully completes the cheetah print look. I am going to cure that under the nail lamp, and after that is cured, I'm going to take my top coat from the SXC Polygel kit and apply this to all of the nails. I do like to turn my hand upside down for a few seconds before curing to level out that gel. After the nails are cured, I'm going to take my cuticle oil and apply this to all of the cuticles. That gel top coat is a no wipe, so you don't have to worry about removing any sticky layer after it's applied. And here are the nails. This design is super easy, great for beginners, and it's very cute. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this design, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!